that's cheering for me, even the people that aren't cheering for me, I like to put on a show. And those are the fans, those are the people I want to go for, those are the people I'm going to put on the show for, at the end of the day, that's what I like to do, So that was just going through my head because you guys come to watch these meets because we're performers, and what we like to do is put on a show. So we put on a show, and at the end of the day, I put on a show, and I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Everyone was still cheering for me at the end of the day, so, I'm just, I think an easy word to use right now, especially with Thanksgiving coming up, is gratitude. So yeah, just thankful for the fans, for my coaches, for my teammates, everybody who's played even a small role in this, next chapter of my life and all the chapters before as well. So.
We don't need to remind you what's been happening here with the wrestlers around here. I know you are new to this type of thing, but what role do you feel like you have to get everybody's mind right?
Yeah, Tom says Tom Brand says next guy up, so I'm going to embrace that. Whatever that guy says, I'm going to embrace it 110%. So if he says next guy up, then excuse my language, but dagnammit, next guy up, Tried to find a better word to use besides, damn it, but so yeah, he says next guy up, I'm going to embrace that, and this is one of those situations where it was next guy up, Right now we don't have, one of the best guys in the room for me, Nelson Brands, but we got wishful thinking. And, I think hopefully everything goes well and, we'll get that guy back. And, if not, so be it. But at the end of the day, I still got that guy in the room. He's a great partner. He's a great just human being in general. So it's just great having an All-American in the room that happened to be at 174, a guy that I sometimes beats the piss out of me. It's great to have that guy in the room. So, why not, even if I am the guy or not the guy, why not be grateful and just be glad that I got a body like that, So.
When did you know that you were going to wrestle today?
It's kind of been planted in my head all week. It's been one of those things like, hey, you want this match? I'm like, hell yeah, I want this match. Travis Whitlake, past All-American, no slouch at all. And, I wanted it. I wanted to put on a show for the home crowd. And, I wanted to, Tom or Terry said that, we need to it was time to, this match, this duel was to put the world on notice. I put the world on notice. I'm here at 174 pounds. I'm not backing down from anything. I'm ready for it all. Let's do it.
You're from Georgia, you brought that up, right? But you transferred to Iowa City, so this was kind of your home, last year. What was it like to get, a win in front of some hometown people here?
Surreal, man. Surreal. Dream come true. You got a lot of kids who are in the stands now. They've been Hawkeyes fans since, this big. It's crazy. And just to be a part of that culture, part of that history, it's crazy. I guess my home team when I was younger and growing up and started wrestling was Mizzou because I have family ties there. My dad went there. Jaden Cox, my cousin, he went there, so my grandma lives there. Literally lives right down the street from the university. So, my roots are there, so I can kind of sort of embrace that a little bit, just having that, hometown school you love to root for. And, I'm just, like I said, I'm glad and proud to be a part of that history, a part of this culture, so.
If you had your way, what would your plans be for the rest of the season? You have some matches that you can have and still keep your red shirt, but, as far as you're concerned, you want to be there the full season?
I want to be a national champ, so whatever that route looks like, if not this year, next year, if not next year, then the year after that, if not the year after that, then the year after that, so it's just, that's the goal. I want to be a four-timer, and I want to do big things by the time I'm done in this sport, but at the end of the day, whatever the coaches tell me to do, I'm going to do.
Who's helped you the most during this whole process this past year?
I don't even think there's anyone I can pinpoint just because everyone has just been so pivotal just through this whole year, thing that I've been here for. I moved to Iowa City last year, as all of you guys know, and just, it's hard to say, oh, this guy did the most, no, it's just been a group effort to make Gabe Arnold the absolute best human being he could possibly be. Forget wrestling. At the end of the day, it's just a sport. I do this because I love it. I do this because I get the opportunity to do it, and just, that's all that matters at the end of the day. If I'm not a good person, then all this goes to waste.
Walk us through what you saw on that takedown there.
I'm a guy that I say that I don't like to feel things out, but sometimes it's just nature of the beast, just how things go sometimes. But you know, I saw the angle and I was feeling it, and I was like, dang, let's get it. So I got to that foot, started to drag out a little bit. I was like, come on, just kept the foot on the mat, came up, put him down. You know, I know he was a rolly guy. I knew he wanted to try to get me off his legs as much as possible, but you know, put him in the ground, hammer it down. So
Did you have any other family in attendance today besides your dad?
I had my mom, my dad, I had my grandmother, so that was an awesome experience to have her there. She's another one of those, you know, she's someone else she's been around wrestling, you know, since my dad has started, and she's just super crazy wrestling fan, and she's awesome. Jennifer Arnold is just, if you don't know her now, you're probably gonna hear her in the stands because she'll be screaming for me. So however much longer the coaches allow me to wrestle in front of a home crowd, I'm pretty sure you'll be hearing her. So you'll know her name by the time I'm done with my 4 or 5 years.
So they came up from Missouri, not Georgia?
Yeah, my grandmother came from Missouri. My parents both live in Iowa City, literally, I don't know, 12 minutes away from here. So, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Gabe.